Okay, let's get into this Enchanted palette by Too Faced. All right, let's see what I'm going for. As far as the transition color, let's go with the Yule Log. I think that'll be a good transition color. I always do like a lighter transition color. I don't know why, but I just feel like I just feel like if I don't, then it's like a huge mistake or something. I'm like, let's do this. Now, there is not a lot of kickback, and it's filling in to my hooded eye really nicely. So I can say that it's not, yeah, it's not bad at all. And it's really blendable, really smooth, and it smells so good. Most of the Too Faced palettes do smell good, don't they? I will say, I feel like this is a little bit of a different formula. However, it's going on, so smooth and creamy. I can't really complain. And again, just a little bit of kickback. It was the Yule Log that I went into. I am going to go into, I'm going to go into Silent Night on my lid. Just to see what it will do. I'm not going to wet my brush or anything. I have another color that I want to put there on top of it. So I'm pretty much just seeing what this will do as a base. So far, it's really light. There's probably more shimmer than there is pigment in here. So it probably would have done better as a topper, but it is pretty. It is still pretty. There is a really dark color in here that I want to go into. But first, I'm looking at my transition color, and I kind of feel like I want to go into the Mrs. Claus, which is right here at the top. And I think I'm going to do the Mrs. Claus before I go into a different color. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just go over top. Just over top that transition color. And I'm just tapping lightly with that fluffy brush so that I don't disturb the transition color too much, because I do want it to, I still want you to be able to see that transition color. So I'm just working with these two colors right now, just making sure they blend into each other and kind of melt into each other. I like for both my eyes to look as identical as possible. It does have, feels like, you know, plumish type of, you know, vibes, brownish, plumish type of vibe. So I kind of feel like it's, you know, it's pretty. It's a pretty color. Not mad at it. Okay, so now I'm going to take a different angled brush, just a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go into the darkest color on this palette, which is Santa's Boots, down here at the bottom. It has some shimmer in it. It's really dark. And I'm going to take this smaller brush, and as you can see, I'm working on the outside of my eye with this, being as careful as I can, because I don't want to have to deal with a lot of fallout. I've already done my foundation and everything, so I'm not peachy keen on doing you know, a lot of different, you know, oh, I gotta deal with the fallout and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm just blending lightly, kind of fading into the crease just like that. Oh, that's nice. Love that. That's nice. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Almost making like a V shape, if you will. I'm going to take one of my fluffy brushes and kind of amplify it under here. Just gonna to make sure. Just around my eye is neat. Yeah. Alright, so going back to that lid, honey, because I'm like, what? I really like that darkness. And it almost gave me a little bit of a line, you know? Because I'm not really an eyeliner girl. So it kind of, you know, gave me a little bit of a line. But anyway, snapping back into reality real quick. I gotta find something for that lid. So I'm feeling like Silent Night wasn't really the way to go. So I'm gonna go into Golden Rings and see how that lays down as a flat color. And then I'm going to top it with All Is Bright and see how that works. Yeah. Look at that. That's a lot better. So now what I want to do, now that it's working, is I'm taking it into that dark. And we're going to make sure that it's blended properly. I'm seeing the two transition colors that we used. I'm taking that gold up a little bit because I do have a hooded eye. So I want to make sure that it is seen. I don't want it to look like I don't have much going on, because usually when you have a hooded eye, what happens is you don't get to see all of that really pretty work that you did on your lid until you close your eye. So it is a good idea to go ahead and take your shadow up a little bit. So I'm just patting and then blending. And if you can tell, the more I blend, the more the pigment pops. That shimmer that's in there, the more it pops. So I'm not mad at that at all. That sweeping motion is really bringing that color out, making it pop. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I love this. This is nice. This is a really nice eye. I can get with this. Definitely can get with this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is it coming together well? Are you liking it? You know? All right, so there's another color in here. Like I said, All Is Bright. And I'm going to take All Is Bright and do some corner work with that with an even smaller brush. Oh man. Oh yeah. That right there, it's like it just brightened everything up, opened up my eyes. That really made a difference. Yeah, that made a good difference. Now, I went outside earlier and my skin is peeling for some reason. That means I'm going to have to exfoliate tonight. It's the change of the weather. And I hate that. I hate when my skin peels. Because it looks like, I don't know, like little fuzz balls or something. But this is the reality. This is the reality of skin, okay? Skin is not perfect. Skin does things, okay? Skin really does things. So yeah, this is the reality right here. This is reality. I'm gonna go back into Santa's boots a little bit and touch up with a wider, more dense brush, because I don't want to lose that depth. And that really, that Santa's boots, it really did something. Like, it's just, I like it. I mean, yeah, like that really, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to go back in with all this bright and just brighten this up. And I'm just touching up and blending and just making sure everything, you know, is really good. I'm loving the transition, loving everything that, you know, has transpired so far. And that's one of the things I tell you guys about your makeup. Keep working at it until you like it. You know, if it looks good, you know, to you, that's all that matters. I'm going to still go in with that all is bright right up under my brow bone. And just lighten that up a little bit. Just going to give it a little sparkle, a little shine. I always went to, like, you know, make the brow bone, you know, pop. Well, I tell myself that. I'm like, okay, let me go under there and let me do a little something, something. And I promise you, it never comes out the way I want, but it comes out, you know, cute just the same. So I'm like, you know, leave well enough alone. Leave it alone. Don't be messing with it. Don't be, you know, doing all of the things or whatever. Since Santa's Boots gave me a little bit of a liner, I'm going to touch up my mascara with Makeup Forever. This is the Extravaganza, my favorite mascara besides Better Than Sex. Yeah, my favorite. I have three tops for mascara, and this is my favorite when I am not going to wear false lashes. This is the mascara. When I'm not going to wear false lashes, this is it. And it just makes my day. Now, I will tell you, it's not crusty. It doesn't, you know, clump up and all that kind of stuff. It's really smooth. And the shape of the brush, I feel like it just, you know, does something extra for your lashes. So, I'm sure there's a reason why the brush is shaped like a Christmas tree, you know, to give you that extra, you know, volume or whatever it is. But I don't have, you know, a lot of lashes, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't have a lot of lashes. However, cleaning up down here for the last time, I just kind of feel like, and this is just me, I need to take another small itty bitty brush and go into one more color, and that's Frosty. This Frosty color is right here. It is the lightest color. I just want to see if it's pigmented or if it's just shimmer. It may be pigmented, but to me it looks like it's just shimmer. It may be because I'm going over top something that's already shimmer, but it doesn't look like it has a lot of pigment in it, which is fine. I mean, that's totally fine. I just wanted to see. I'm just like so curious about this. There is a color in here called Rudolph, and oh my gosh, it's such a nice color. It looks like it'll be good for bronzing. So I'm going to hit the side of my nose with this really quick. Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, Rudolph. Liking you. Okay. Nice, nice. Rudolph has my vote. That eyeshadow. That eyeshadow, though. Ah, I'm loving it. It also has a cute little blusher in here. Pink Christmas. So I'm going to go into a little tiny itty bitty bit of Pink Christmas and see what happens. Wish me luck. Oh, look how cute. Now, y'all know I'm not a blush person, but look how cute that is. That is cute. And I like to stay around the apples of my cheeks. So, I got big cheeks. Oh my goodness. I love the application. It did not disturb my contour at all. Oh my gosh, you guys. Nice, nice. Working with it. There's a little highlight in here. I'm concerned, but we're going to go ahead and work with this palette. Lit Up is the color. So we're going to see if we get lit up with this highlight. It may be okay. It may be okay. I may be tripping for no reason. I don't know. Okay, I was tripping. I was tripping just a little bit. And notice, my cheekbone is right here. I'm not going beyond that point. I know, some people do. I don't. And I just kind of, go right above the tail of my eyebrow. No, it is sitting on top of my makeup a little different, but it is a different highlight. So, sure. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think so far? Am I doing good? Am I doing okay? Are we looking good? We got the shadow and the mascara. We got all of the highlight and the blush. And now we're just going to go and do a quick lip. So, pretty pleased with this palette. Not gonna lie. There are lots of colors that I can use in here. There are a lot of things I could do with this palette. So, I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, when you have so many palettes, it is crazy. Did you get up and you think, well, what am I going to do, today? And you have so many palettes and you never hit pan on any of these palettes. Like, it's ridiculous. You never do. You never hit pan. and then it's expired, and then you don't want to throw it out because it's like, you know, do I really have to throw my palette out if it's expired? You know, but you don't want to be putting bad things in your eye, and it's just overwhelming. Reviewing products is overwhelming, and you know, because you have so many, and then you don't get back around to, you know, the palettes. You never get around to them. So I am going to try to use something that I have not used yet, because I have so many lippies. I am going to use the Milani, this is Luxe number 2, which I have used before, but I'm going to pair it with the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse. All right, let's see. Now, what I like to do is let this dry a little bit, and then blot another coat on. While that second coat is doing its thing, I go into the color I'm going to use to ombre or line my lips. And I start to line my lips. I try to work in a fast motion. Okay, not bad. It's not too deep. It's not too risque. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't know how this was going to fare because I was like, marshmallow. But I was in Walmart and I needed something really quick. And I always gravitate to Wet n Wild because of their catsuit line. I've never tried this before. And I was like, but it kind of smells a little bit like cake. Have you guys tried it? Yeah, if any of you guys have tried this, let me know. Let me know what you think about it, if it's long lasting, you know, because I know that the Milani, it's very long lasting. And I love the colors. Y'all know I can go for a nude-ish lip and, you know, I'm good to go. Like, I absolutely love it. And I love the way the lip just kind of brought out the eyes and made it pop. Like, oh my god, this eyeshadow looks so freaking amazing. Like, this looks good. Like, look at that, the blending and everything. Like, this is bad. Like, I mean, in a good way. Look at that. I mean, I'm intrigued. I like this. I think we're going to use this palette a little bit more. And these colors and, you know, this technique, like, I'm not mad at it at all. Totally gave my shape, the eye, my eye, a completely different shape, if you ask me. Even using the Santa's Boots color for liner on the top, in conjunction with that extravaganza mascara. I mean, that looks good. Like, I'm really looking in the monitor like I'm looking at you guys. Like, that's really cute. I'm kind of unsure about the lip color with this, but I do see the lip color bringing out, again, some of those plums and stuff, which I'm like a brown, girl, but when it's, leaning towards the browns, I can deal with it, but I'm not a purple, plum girl. I'm more, pinks and browns and, but you leave the purples and the reds alone. Because they just don't look good in them. But I think what's going on is the transition colors are meshing with the blush that's meshing with the lip. So it's not too matchy, which is something that I hate. I hate to get those products that you can wear on your lip and your cheek, and so your cheeks and your lips and your eyes all match. I kind of don't like that. Because I'm always looking for something dramatic to do with my eyes. And so I kind of, this is dramatic, without having to wear false lashes. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm liking it. I hope you guys like the technique. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to teach you something. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Before the end of this year, let me tell you, we're having a Q&A, so I'm going to have to remind you guys consistently that I'm doing a Q&A. I haven't decided if it was going to be live or premiere. Like, I'm not really sure. Probably a premiere, maybe live, but probably a premiere. So I will let you guys know as soon as I, finish deciding. But the questions that I can tag you and you can tag me in are on my community tab. So I'm not going to make another post, so I can leave the questions that you guys leave for me at the top of my community tab so you guys can get to it. But I will remind you at the end of each video so you guys can keep asking questions. And yeah, we'll do this very invasive Q&A, and you guys can get all in my business or whatever. And I also want to remind you about the memberships. Plannerville Pals, my Planner Pals. I think I set it at 99 cents a month or whatever. So, if you're into planning and you want to plan with me, plan your social media, your day or whatever, get in there and plan with me, because I'll be doing that at the first of the year. And then also for all of my teacups, don't worry, you can still wear your merch and you can still do all of the things, because my teacups are at the next level at $1.99. So teacups, you guys are still here. We're still fancy. We're still drinking tea in these YouTube streets. Don't worry about it. So if you want to get all the tea on me and all the stuff that I talk about and do every day, and just, talk about life in general, join me, my teacups, in my membership for $1.99. And also, don't forget about the website, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing on my website, but you could join for free, and, you don't want to miss any tea over there either. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to start my blog back up or if it's just going to be freestanding. But I do have memberships, because I did do a Bible study over there, and somebody gave me an idea of my other channel. I could do more spiritual stuff over there for 2023 and see how it goes. So I may go ahead and do that, because I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how many people gravitate towards my website, but we'll see. It's a new year, it's a new day. We're making new moves, new progress. I know people go to my website to, shop all of my affiliate links, which is where all of my affiliate links are, for discounts and sales and all of that stuff. So I don't bombard my community tab or my description box with all of my links. They're over on my website, so I just post that one link, then you can click on my website and go shop. So that is still intact. It will forever be there, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, again, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much. As you can see in the background, my phone is going off. So I am going to go and check my messages and see what's going on. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Happy holidays. And until next time. Mwah.